Double move on the outside against the defensive back because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Pass is intercepted. The defense came out for the second half ready to go. Let's see if we can say the same thing about the offense with a chance to break the tie here.
Well, the defense went in at halftime in two things. They got rested, they got some knowledge from their coaches, and they came out here and they got it done.
That picks up 11. Lacey, a solo back set. Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. And it's swatted away.
Well, but it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
It'll be 3rd down. The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Giants now move the chains. That's 5 receptions on the day. And now here we see a tight end who has consistently found a way to get it done, Phil.
I just wondered what, Jim, when you look at this guy today, what's it like to be so good? There is nothing he can't do, and we're seeing it here on the field today.
Here they come to the line at the 23. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
2nd and 9. Very nearly intercepted. It's 3rd down coming up. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Hilton makes the play. Giants in for the score. Hilton's got his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Another touchdown throw by the quarterback. If you do not pressure this guy, he is going to get it done. No pressure on him, and just another excellent throw for a touchdown.
Makes the PAT. The Giants ready to kick it away. No return here, so Manning will start this drive from the 20. The Broncos just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point. But you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
First down here after the completion. Manning with the give. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Anderson's taking the handoff. Jackson, that time, in on the tackle. They went with the ground game on 1st down, bringing up 2nd. Manning's lining up in the pistol. Balls handed the football. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. 3rd and 2 here after the run. The Broncos have the football as the 4th quarter gets started. Now looking at 3rd down. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
The Broncos, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that 1st down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the 2nd half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another 1st down, and that'll serve your team well.
1st down at the 38. The football is at the 38. Manning set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. He'll take the snap from the gun. CJ, he's in the clear. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Like a hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
And the extra point is good. Manning's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. Peterson's going to start his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Giants will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
To the outside, Lacy. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. It's a 2 tight end formation. Hilton had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The game is tied, and time is a factor. The Giants get a 1st down. That's his 6th catch of the day. The Giants rely on their passing game to lead them, and today it has. Winston's really been locked in today.
Their passing game has absolutely kept them in this football game. That's why they're tied, and and at this point, they have to hope the quarterback is going to lead them to victory.
And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. 2nd down here after that run play. Time is running out. The game is tied, and the defense must do whatever it can to not give up a score. The receiver comes down with it. Somehow he outbattles him for the catch. No huddle time. Midway through the 4th quarter. Set up now at the 39-yard line. Lacy lines up in the backfield. And Cooper is able to get hold of it. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the 2nd half. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the 4th quarter. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Hilton's got the catch and the first. Lacy, a solo back set. Looking to go up top again on 1st down. And it's caught by T.Y. Hilton. That's a gain of 6. 2nd down.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money. and it's a tie game, a lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
The Broncos will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. First and goal from the 5. Walker's all over the ball carrier. The Broncos in a tie game will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. Second and goal from the 8. They'll run it with him again. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down. The Broncos defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. Mounting a serious drive. Third and goal from the 4. Breaks the plane. Touchdown.
Anytime you run the football in near the goal line for the touchdown, what an emotional lift it is for the offensive linemen. They love trying to overpower defensive linemen. Good job by the offense. Now the pressure is on the defensive side to go out there and stop it.
Got the touchdown, got the two-point conversion. People love to go for 2 in this game, don't they?
Well, they do, and you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
Caldwell is going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. The Giants defense comes onto the field. They can determine the outcome of this one. If they can make one play, one stop, they'll seal the victory for them.
Easy for me to say since I'm sitting up here in the booth and I always have all the answers, because I get to talk after the fact. But I would say this to the defense. Don't be afraid. Attack and see if you can take it away from the offense.
The Broncos get ready to snap the football. They must be careful. They have no timeouts to play with. Second down and 10. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. Third and long. A big spot here as they trail late. The Broncos get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Third and 10. And it's batted down. The Broncos head to the line and out of timeouts. They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages. From the gun. Down the field, the defender appears to have... No, the receiver has the catch. Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Second down, late in the 4th quarter. Anderson's lined up outside on the right. Manning out of the gun. Incomplete. Big 3rd down coming up here. Third down and 10. And it's knocked down. Fourth down, late in the game, and the coach has to go for it. Anderson's in the backfield, single back set. Intercepted. The Giants thrilled with the interception, and the fact is this game is all but in the books.